speakers, turn them up. Boom, the reefer burn it up. Cause vibe reactions in the building, we for certain love. The king of this reaction thing, and it's curtains for a fool that think of coming at the team. It ain't hurting us. True, I'm a vibe like Ray, and that's my brother and them. He love it when you go monkey with them bars, and it's my jungle gym. There's laughter in reality. Whenever Brody's streaming, keep it real and don't be scheming. Yo, he's actually no cap with it, so follow vibe reaction. Vibe reaction.
What is good, Vibe Gang? It is your boy Ray here with another one. Shout out to Steven for the dono, man. I appreciate you, Steven. Come here. Steven. And you just fly away like a bird. The Dayton family, Flint town. Let me guess, they're from Detroit? They from Michigan? No. Ohio? Dayton? The Dayton fam? But Flint town, Ohio? That's not Flint, Michigan, though. Flint, Michigan is something different. Word. Like, comment, subscribe, do all of that. Federico. Thank you, sir. MGK's video messed me up. We went to, there's a boxing place around the corner. Not around the corner, about 20 minutes from where I live. And we took my son over there to go check it out. And we're going to sign him up. He's starting Thursday. He's going to start taking some boxing training. I'm probably going to go sign up myself up and do that as well. Just to train. I don't know what he wants to do yet, but I just want to. I just want to keep this right. Because you never know what can happen, son. You never know what can happen. I'm going down Walmart. I'm going to Walmart, right? I need to get some bread, some eggs, some bacon, because I'm making breakfast for everybody. I put everything in the car. I go over there. An old man pushes my car and says, "What the fuck you going to do about it?" I don't know what that old man knows. I don't know what that old man knows. I'll be like, "Yes, sir. Yes, I'll be in the news. I'll be in the news. Yes, sir. I did hit him. Sir, why did you hit that? That man was 79 years old." I was like, "Keep on talking out your mouth. You wanted to act crazy, so I showed them what happens when motherfuckers act crazy. Night, night, nigga." That's what I did. The Dayton family, it is on you.
What's up? If you from Flint, get out your seat, get up off your
I'm not from Flint, man.
Drink your brew and smoke that grass. We
Right.
finna rock from Pontiac to Lansing, back to
Pontiac,
Saginaw,
Michigan.
to Detroit, and take over in every
Yeah, it's
club.
Michigan. It's
Bootleg,
Michigan, baby.
Shoot Street, and the motherfucking backstabber. Hey, we gon' do it like this. I'm saying what's up to the motherfucking Flintstone bud. Just drink your brew and
What?
smoke that bud.
What?
Motherfucker from
What?
around the way. If
What?
you're not from Flint, then you
What?
get no play. I go
What?
like these Danny boys and
What?
Charlie Six.
If I had dreads, I'd be shaking them right now. What we talking about? Shaking like a helicopter. That's what I be doing, man. Don't be giving me this Detroit hype music, bro. Don't be giving me this Detroit hype music, bro. What are we talking about? Like, right now, I like seriously want to go to my neighbor and go over his fence and just put my arms on it like this and just look at him, just to start shit. Like, I dare you say something that I'm looking at you. I'm still in my property. Say something crazy. And shout out to Fred, man. I love Fred. Fred is a good dude. But I'm going to do that to him. I'm going to just run up on him like that. He's going to run up on him. He's going to be watering his plants. And I'm just going to be like, they don't even need that much water, bruh. I like this, man. This is dope.
Drink your brew and smoke that bud. 3 off motherfuckers from around the way. If you're not from Flint, then you get no play. I go
Nope.
to Lucky's Danny Boys and a Charlie Six. I go to Skating CLC, cause it's in a mix. I like drinking at the Vets, Hammer Droppers too. TDF is in this bitch, cause we the boys from the Avenue. Maniac, lunatic, and you know that I'm telling it. Bitches heading my way, you know that I'm swelling it. So all your punks take your weak ass to school. Be calm and cool, don't be.
How old is this, man? How old is this, bro? How old is this, Baji? 17 years? God damn. My son was not even born, bro. I was still doing coke. Oh, shit, man. 17 years. That's a long time. That's a long time, bro. Like you could, in good behavior, you would have been out by now in a murder case. 17 years is a long time, bro.
Swelling it, so all your punks take your weak ass to school. Be calm and cool, don't be no fool. I'm talking northern, northwestern, and central too. KC and Choice, we gonna rock for you. I said peace to my homies, or whether it be Fred Dog, SBEEDY, cause that's my type of guy. Jerome Evans and Big J Ski, into the motherfucking drum break to my boy Joe B. North is in the house, and Dayton is too. Wesley is down, cause this is Flint town. So all your Flint motherfuckers, listen to what I say. Throw your hands in the air, hooray, hooray. I said peace to my brother and my sisters too. I said peace to the Eagles and the Dorsey's crew. Where the fuck are you from?
It's the type of music you play, dog, when you about to go enter the house party. You ever been to a house party before that it was all dark? They only had a glimmer of a light, and that was in the main dance floor. That's where the strobe light be at. All the rest of the light in this motherfucker is off. They got one candle in the kitchen next to the coffee pot that has half a coffee from this morning, and the window is cracked open a little bit, so the candle's doing this. So that's just about to go out any minute now. A good gust is gonna get that shit the fuck out. It smells like sweat, ass, and liquor. A little bit of weed, and all you see is people grinding, jumping on each other. Hey, girl, do twerking, and you just, yeah. And you walk in there, man, you get hit with ass. Pow! Oh, hey, hello, oh! I didn't even get your name. Excuse me, miss. I seen you from across the road. Man, your boy, Chino comes over here. He doesn't even say what up. He just goes, he just gives you the fight as he's screaming. Because he saw you, he got excited. He was like, yeah. Because he knows that you churn up. You have that close of a friendship. He knows you churn up. So you churn up together, so he already sees you. So he was already lit. He was already gone almost. He was about to go to bed. Seriously. Then he saw you. He got another boost of energy. Hey! He gives it to you. You smoke. And then your boy, Manolo, comes over here. Manolo! And he comes with a Corona. And he doesn't even say nothing to you. He doesn't say a word to you. He doesn't even look at your eyes. This is you right here. This is you right here. He doesn't even look at your eyes. He just goes, he comes from the corner, because he was in the corner booty dancing with a chick. He was booty dancing with a chick in the corner, in the dark corner. There was not even a candle over there, nothing. And he just comes around the corner. He has a cold beer in his hand. Don't ask me where the fuck he got it. And he has one that he's drinking. And they good in a good song. And he comes out. And he goes right by you, and he goes, and he just hands you the beer. Gives you the beer, takes his beer, clink, hits it, and then he just leaves. Like a phantom, like a ghost in the night. Like he's just out of there. You don't see this nigga for another hour, bro. Like that's how, man, why are you bringing me back, Steven? I'm domesticated like a cat, bitch. Like I can't be doing this. I can't be reliving those days, bro. You know how much money I made in those fucking house parties? Gee, willikers. Why we did so many in my house, man. My mom's not watching, is she? Hey, I blame it on my sister. Don't even worry about it. I don't know. I mean, I was in my room reading the Bible, about to go to bed. 9:30-ish. I put the nice leather splitter. That's what I like to call it. It's a little string that covers the page that you're in. The leather splitter. And I go, bow. Close my book, and I put it inside of my drawer, and I closed it because I like to keep it safe. And I was about to go to bed, and then I started hearing the bass. You saw me at some point in the corner dancing with somebody because I just couldn't sleep. So I was like, maybe just fucking maybe, if I dance, I get myself tired because I can't tell him to stop. I'm just wee little old me. I can't tell him to stop. So I'm gonna get myself tired. How do you get tired? Aerobics. What's a part of aerobics? Dancing. And then you just go, hey, so I started dancing. I started to drink and smoke because I did not want this in the house. I did not want it in the house at all. I didn't want it. I saw it and I was like, oh, parents are gonna be upset. Let me make sure to dispose of it completely possible. I didn't throw it away because that's just a waste of money. And you've always raised us to always make sure that every dollar counts. So, I mean, I'm just making sure that it was going to a good use. I was taking it also because of the anxiety, because I know how you guys say, no parties when we're not here. The anxiety was really getting me bad, so I didn't want that on you. I didn't want to resent you guys for that. So I went ahead and I just did all the marijuanas and the beers. Food? Don't ask me. All I know is everything that I ate's in the balcony right now. Man, I miss those days, bro. I'm from Brooklyn. If you asking, I'm from Brooklyn. Brooklyn, New York. 11211, son. What we talking about? My zip code, bro. I'll give you my zip anytime you need it. 11211, son. I mean, I don't live there no more. I was born and raised in the playground where I spent most of my days.
My name is Ira Dorsey, let my name be known. I'm the man that's killing bitches, leaving stitches and niggas don't. Flint is closing in.
He's stealing bitches and living stitches and niggas don't. Love it. I love it. You can hear the A. You can hear it, man. You can hear it, bro. And even for 17 years, that's still old school for 17 years. That's still old school type of rapping for 17 years. That's got to be at least a 20, 25 year track. It's got to be.
My name be known. I'm the man that's killing bitches, leaving stitches and niggas don't.
Right.
Closing in on me, but still I'm not friendly. The trauma in my life through different phases, it sends me. I grew up as a shorty, knowing broke wasn't cool. Now I got a working girl in almost every high school. Pump this in your Nissans, Beamers and trucks too. And if you're not from Flint, then it's like straight up fuck you. The city that I'm from is.
I like that because they're giving that positive shit. They're not talking about crazy stuff. They're really pushing the town, and I love that shit. This is dope, bro. I like the nostalgia of it. I like the way it makes me feel. I like the positive message that these dudes are talking. I'm liking that they're saying what's on their mind. See what's on my mind in the bottom. Plugged it. I fucking love it. I fucking love it, man. It's bringing me back that old school shit, man. I love that old school.
Beamers and trucks too. And if you're not from Flint, then it's like straight up fuck you. The city that I'm from is just a dot on the map. Where dope houses get robbed and most of the clubs I damn shots. Michael Jackson said it don't matter, black or white, well it should. Cause Flint, Michigan's a long way from Hollywood. I tried to go to college, but I saw myself stuck in Flint. Beside them college folks.
That's a fact. If y'all motherfuckers is from Detroit, Flint, wherever the fuck in Michigan, wherever in Michigan, y'all built different. And that's just coming from experiences with working with people from Detroit. Shout out to my brother Alex. Shout out to my brother Jeremy. Shout out to my brother Pumbaa. Shout out to Ya. Those are all my shout out to Ya. My niggas from Detroit. Juice. Shout out to Juice. Shout out to you, my nigga. Shout out to Calico. Shout out to my nigga Calico. Shout out to Marv Quest. Shout out to both of those. Detroit niggas is different, man. They build different. And it's true. It's true, man. They just have I don't know. The gangsters different. Like you notice that like every state has its own. Look at Illinois. Come on, dog. Like Chicago niggas is different. Look at niggas in Atlanta. Come on, dog. These niggas in Atlanta are different. There's a different type of gangster. Detroit has its own like swag a difference when it comes to representing the city. When you from Detroit, you represent Detroit no matter where you go. You see some niggas that come from out of New York, a lot of niggas out of New York, rappers that come out of New York don't come out and they don't really rep New York like that. They rep it. Obviously, you'll hear it here and there. You'll know that where they come from. And that's a fact. And they'll probably have a song or two talking about where they from. But they don't really rep it like some of these dudes do. Some of these dudes rep their city hard. You know what's another nigga from Detroit that reps the city hard? Eminem. I've never seen a nigga rep Detroit no matter what. If you say or do anything about Detroit, it's onsite.com with him. Every team that he loves is Detroit. Detroit's on his mind 100% of the time. And he puts on a lot of motherfuckers out there in Detroit also. That's why, I mean, the Detroit dudes are built different. They definitely, to this day, I seen, even with the dudes that are, especially Pumbaa, even with dudes that I know from Detroit, the loyalty and the realness never changes. It's always gonna be there. They never change it. They the real deal. Holyfield. And yeah, I ain't gonna say nothing about New York, nigga. Like New York niggas, especially dudes where I'm from, it's the same type of feel. You can't change that New York feel. You know when somebody's from New York. That's a given. All you gotta do is hear this dude, just watch how this dude's energy is. And you can tell what a nigga's from New York or not. But every Detroit dude that I've ever met and shook hands with or made money with, every Detroit dude that I've ever met has always been on the up and up. It's never been no bullshit and none of that. I mean, my girl's family's from Detroit, all of them. So, I mean, I haven't met one that's ever stood me wrong or did or said or did anything that was going to make me look at him like, yeah, all right, cool, y'all shiesty. Don't drink their water in Flint. If you niggas don't want gills, you better not drink their water for nothing. I heard their water is no good.
Myself stuck in Flint. Beside the college, but still want no home black resident. Flint, Michigan's a prison, and we all are locked up. The only good jobs are the jobs that can be rocked up. Refuse to work for Burger King and still be living poor. How can you work for Burger King and live in a condo? My city's being fucked by a system that's evident. Put bullets in a brother.
See, and that's bad, especially in those times. And that was a total fact. It was a whole. But now with technology, I believe that with technology, it was able to get a lot of dudes out of the hood because they started putting their talents into the internet. And then they start becoming these overnight sensation, internet famous, and start getting the bag and then able to get out of the hood. Problem is that a lot of dudes will take that money, they won't invest it, they won't do nothing with it. They'll just go give it to the streets and do some street shit with it. And then eventually you only could do both of those things for too long. Because either you're going to get locked up, and the problem with what that is right now is you get locked up when you're like booming, when you're one of these social media people or rapper or whatever that is booming right now. And then you keep on living that life, and then you get locked up. The minute you get locked up, people are already forgetting about you. And then when you come out, you got to come out right in order for them to be like, oh shit. And this is the way I would see it. And I'm glad that we're having this conversation because it's been on my mind for years. This is the way I do it. If I was locked up and I had to drop an album, I will come up with a plan that a full year before I'm out. Because usually you'll know when you're outdated. Not usually. All the time, you'll know, unless you fuck up and then they extend your shit. But if you do your time, you'll know exactly when you're getting out. The date. I will plan for the year before promo. Give little hints that I'm coming out with something. Little hints that I'm coming out with something. I get out. And then when I get, well, hold on. I'm going to go and do the promo for a year. And then the next year that comes in, I'm going to release at the end of that year. So like that, when I'm out, we're going to still doing little hints and little, it's coming and little Easter eggs for people. And then when it's when it's about to drop, I'll be working that whole year on the album. I'll make it exactly how I want it. I'll spend the whole year focused on that shit. And then boom. And then when that drop, it's going to drop hard because you have to promo it right. If I was a rapper, that's how I'd do it if I get locked up. But if you get the whole point of everything that everyone's saying that I'm in the streets because of this, I want to get out. But I have to keep on doing this until I save up enough that I can get the fuck out. Cool. How about you do that with something that you love to do, like rapping? And then understand that you're going to have to struggle in order to live your dream. That's the problem. People are too afraid to get out of their surroundings and go somewhere else. And when somewhere else, people are like, well, I can't afford to move to a rich neighborhood to get out of. Well, how about you move out of the neighborhood that you've been in that started getting you into trouble, and you just move into another neighborhood and get a fucking job? You're still gonna be paying the same shit. Ain't nothing gonna change, but it's gonna give you the opportunity to get out and then work and save up money and work on your music as you're working your job, like every other independent rapper does. Keep on doing that. And if your talent is that good, it'll take you to where you need to go. The problem with shortcuts is that when you hit that roadblock called the police force, that shortcut becomes the long way. That shortcut becomes very long to get to that dream. Because yeah, you got the plan for the end of that sentence. But what if you're doing 20 fucking years? I don't think that you could come up with a promo good enough that in 20 years people are going to give a fuck. Saying there are ways out of the hood that you don't even have to leave the hood. And then save up and then get yourself out. Make right business decisions. Keep your eyes open on houses for sale. You know, right now in the United States of America, it is cheaper to buy a home than it is to rent. You know that there are things called we did it with ours. A rule is like is a loan for rural areas. USDA. It's a USDA loan for homes for first-time home buyers. Then all you gotta do is work on your credit for a year or two, get your credit at over 700, and you're good to go. Make sure you have a job, that you're getting a paycheck in, and pay your bills. That's all you literally have to do to fix your credit. Stop going out every night. Stop doing everything. I'm giving you guys game. If you guys want to take it, take it. If you don't, fast forward from this. But I'm trying to give you guys game to see maybe if you could use what I used, maybe that could get you out. So like that you don't feel like you're stuck. Because right now, let's say on average, in Florida, I know they're charging $1,900 to $2,200 to rent a one-bedroom apartment. That is a fact. New York is about $3,000 for the same thing and smaller. Right now, I know a guy personally that is paying in Florida right now a home $1,200 a month. $1,200 for a home that is going to belong to you. That the money that you're putting in is actually gaining interest. That the money that you're putting in is actually putting you in a position. I had no down payment. I had no closing cost. I had nothing. I didn't pay a dime to get into this home. So when you say, oh, it's so difficult to get out the hood, no, it just takes a lot of fucking research to find out how. And not sit here and think, oh, it's going to change. oh, it's going to be different. Something's going to happen that's going to get me out the hood. No. If you don't feel like you have the talent to get out being an entertainer, and you have to do it the rough way, it is not as hard as what you think. I was the same way before we got the home. I was paying $1,800 in a house that I was renting. The house was built in 1970, and it was a piece of shit. Right now, I'm paying $1,300 in mortgage for a home, 2,900 square feet on half an acre. So you tell me that there is not a way. Yeah, I had to sacrifice a lot. I couldn't go out. I couldn't do anything. Every single dime went to paying a debt. Every single dime made sure that my credit got to where it needed to go. Living in a piece of shit house that we hated. But struggling through it. Struggling through it and hustling. Not doing no vacations. Not doing nothing. And researching this whole entire time. How do we get the fuck out of this? We found a house. The house was one price. They said in the USDA loan, if they come and do the evaluation of the home, and they say the house is estimated value is higher than what they're selling it for, we don't have to pay nothing. Now, if it comes out lower than what we're going to be paying for, then we have to place some type of closing costs and yada yada yada. But if we find a house that is worth let's say $150,000, and it costs $150,000, but the value of it is $250,000 in a USDA loan, chances are, depending on your credit and everything, chances are you don't have to pay anything. No closing costs. I literally went in there, did our paperwork, and they put our keys in a bag with all the paperwork and gave us our $1,000 back for deposit that we put in to hold the home and whatever. So I got the money and I got the keys, and I didn't have to give them anything. So the money we had saved up, we furnished everything. So if there is a way to do it, there should be no excuse. People just don't want to go through the bullshit. I understand it. I went through the bullshit. I come from the hood. I don't come from money. I don't come from any of that. My mom and my dad came to this country to make sure that me and my sisters had a good life. And they showed us that nothing is going to be given to you. You have to bust your ass. It's the same thing. Me and my wife saw us that we were in a situation that we were in the hood and we wanted to get the fuck out the hood already. We were done with it. So we had to make sacrifices. We had to stop buying hats and stop buying everything we like and going on vacation. Everything stopped. Time to pay. Pay and pay and pay. And save and pay and pay and pay. All we did. And now we are in exactly where we want to be at. We're away from the hood. We're in a nice, calm area. I don't have to worry about my kids getting shot up. I don't have to worry about none of that. There is a way for anybody to get out the hood. Are you willing to put in the work to do it, though? That's the fucking question. Take the shortcut. But remember, the penalty of that shortcut is going to be a very, 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 very long U-turn. And it's just going to suck. So I'd rather go through maybe a year or two of bullshit that I have to deal with every single day and not being able to actually do what I want to do because I have to focus on getting my shit right. Or potentially doing a 20-year bid and at that point not even worrying about getting your credit right or getting a house. So like it's all depending on what your preference is. I never in this world thought I had the same mentality. Oh, because of my skin color, because people may say, oh, you're Hispanic. You're not. I'm Afro-Dominican. That means I am black. My ancestors are African. So I am black. And I get judged just like everybody else. So if I have to deal with the prejudice, then yeah, I'm gonna claim it. Thank you very much. But never in a million years, because I've always thought that we can't get out. There's no way. They're never going to give us opportunity. And then I got out of a predominantly that type of mentality area and came to an area that was more open. And I was like, oh, I could do anything. If not, why would I be a store manager on a multi-million-dollar company and they left me in charge of $20 million worth of merchandise? I got tattoos. I'm dark-skinned. I'm all that. I don't talk like them. I don't walk like them. I don't act like them. I don't do anything like them. And I still were able to do it. So there's no such thing as I can't. White man is holding me down. I can't do it. No, that doesn't exist anymore. Now it's okay. I don't want to do it. I'm lazy and I don't want to do it. And a lot of people just fucking are too scared and too worried to say it on the fucking internet because they think they're gonna get backlash. Oh my god, they're gonna think that I'm racist. And who gives a fuck? It's the truth. It's a dead honest truth. There's nothing holding anybody in the hood down right now but themselves. In whatever situations. Oh, they're always locking us up because you guys keep on committing the crime. The fuck you want them to do? Like, you're acting like these people are getting locked up innocently. Yes, they'll have one or two scragglers in there that got locked up into the system. They were just in it. They just got caught up in the system. Yes, there are those cases, but the majority of it, you're getting locked up because you're doing the crime. What do you want them to do? See you sell crack cocaine in the corner every single fucking day and not lock you up? It don't matter why the crack epidemic, they put crack in our streets. They put it on your streets. They never made you smoke it and they never made you sell it. You decided you wanted to sell it and you decided you wanted to smoke it. You made that decision as a human to do that. Stop blaming everybody for that bullshit. Because if they took that crack and they would have put that crack in the middle of the hood and everybody would just walk around it, none of this would have happened. Take responsibility for the decisions that you make as a human being. Stop blaming everybody for your shit. There is no such thing as racism in this country no more. Period. At all. There's prejudice. There's people out there that are racist. They have that mentality. And those are ignorant people that they just keep them away from you. And that's it. Just shoo them away and they'll go away. But the majority of the people in the world are not racist. But you have to come correct if you want to make the money the right way. You can't come with a mentality like you owed something because of your skin color. That doesn't work that way. It's about merit. It's about what the fuck you can bring to the table. And if you are the best at what you do, I can guarantee that you're going to be making the money. It may not happen as fast as you want it to happen, but if you keep on working at it, you will be there. Period. I understand racism. I understand all of that. Cool. Because guess what? My ancestors went through slavery too. I get it. I get it. It hurts. Yeah. African Americans make up 15% of the population. 16% of the population. But commit 50% of the murders in the United States. So we're hurting each other and taking each other out. But nobody want to talk about that. Y'all want to talk about some shit that happened so many years ago that at this point it absolutely has no bearing into your situation. Your situation, if you're in 2025 in the United States and you're complaining about poverty, is because you do not want to get yourself out of it. And it's hard shit to fucking say, but it needs to be fucking said. Because I lived in poverty for 30 of my 40 years. 30 of my 25 of my 30 of my 40 years. I lived in poverty. And I was already fed up with it. I said, I'm done. And I did something about it. I didn't go to college. I barely graduated high school. I don't know nothing about nothing. But I was able to work my way out. So I'm sorry. Right now in 2025, there should be no excuse. I never got money. Stop wasting money on shit you don't need. I'm not going to be easy about this, and I'm not going to be soft about this because it's the truth. If you stop buying little things that is not necessary, let me just put it easy. If you stop buying your wants and focus on your needs, you will be good. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. If you stop spending on your wants, I can't go without my cigarette. Stop smoking. It's hard. And you see, I keep on talking and I keep on saying this because I know exactly how everyone else is going to respond to it. I know exactly how everyone else is going to respond to it. No one said to do it the right way is easy. Never. And this is what I'm saying. I'm just expanding what I always say. That little saying, no one said it was going to be easy. I'm expanding right now. That's all I'm doing. No one in this world can stop you from doing what you want to do. You have no cap. There's no excuse. You know how I know that? There's a lot of entertainers out there that are not smart at all, that are just entertainment just to be dumb. They have no common sense and they could make it. So if they could fucking make it, I am pretty sure you will be fine. You just got to work a little bit harder at it. That's all. But you see how easy it is to say that? You just got to work a little bit at it. But to actually do the work, that's where people get afraid. I don't want to do that. I got to change my whole entire life. There you go. How do I get out the hood? By changing your whole entire life. Stop doing the same shit over and over again and expect a different result. It's that simple. Not fucking hard at all. No one is going to do it. Why? At human nature, it's been working for us this long. I haven't got caught yet. But yeah, exactly when those tough dudes and everybody in the street, they get, all these niggas is tough until they get locked up and they're in the cell by themselves. Because they're never going to tell you what they do inside that cell by themselves when the camera's not on them. They're going to sit there and they're going to cry and say, fuck, I had a way out and I didn't take it. In the system again, they always keeping me down. You got arrested because you did something illegal. What did you think was going to happen? Ain't no more talking this fucking... There's no more in 2025 holding these niggas' hands no more. Oh, I'm in it. I'm in it for life. I'm in it for that. You're giving yourself that mentality. Don't blame it on nobody else. We're proud of it. We show it in our chest. We sing about it. We rap about it. We do everything. We glorify every bit of it. That life is never going anywhere. And since it's never going to go anywhere, stop complaining about it. And stop blaming other people on why is it that's still in poverty and they go through the shit that they go through. Stop asking the questions. You know the answer. You guys just don't want to admit it. You guys don't want to be truthful with yourselves and expect everybody to go and live in your delusion. Not going to happen. I don't live in your delusion. I am already delirious as it is. Imagine my delirious ass living in your delusion. It's a hurricane of fuck up. That's what's going to be, a big, huge hurricane of fucking shit up. No, I don't want to live there. Brooklyn, New York, Williamsburg, 1984 to 2000. Go ahead and do your research on that. Don't look at the shit now. Go look at the shit back in those fucking days and you tell me. That's where I'm from. So don't tell me about poverty. When I saw 15 fucking homeless people every corner, every fucking day. Crack all over the fucking streets. Drug addicts everywhere. Killings, murders, everything. Bodies all over the floor. Don't tell me nothing about what I lived. I lived the same thing you lived, so don't tell me shit. I walked the same streets you walked. And it hurts me every day when I hear y'all motherfuckers say they're keeping me down. Because we're not weak. That shows weakness. What are you talking about? They're keeping us. There ain't nobody keeping me down. But myself. My whole entire 40 years, anytime that nothing happened, is because I didn't make it happen. Because there's nobody else. If I don't believe in myself and I don't see the if I don't believe in myself and I don't push myself and I don't show my determination, they're not gonna know. Nobody's gonna see me and say, "Oh, I want him to run one of my stores. Oh, I want him to be one of my managers. Oh, I want to promote him and give him more money." If you come in and work a 9 to 5 and take your hour lunch and say, "I'm not doing nothing more than that," then don't expect to grow in any company. Because they're not going to give money to people that are just doing the bare fucking minimum. That's why you're not growing. They never going to give me money. I clock in every day, I clock out. And that's all you do. That's all you do. I'm going to promote you, or I'm going to promote the dude that's going to come here, work the overtime, help the new trainees, take the initiative, and show the initiative. Or should I give it to him? If you were a manager, what would you do? Tell me. I'll shut up. I'll be quiet. Oh, this is going to be a rant for days. I don't care. Tell me, what would you do? Ah, okay. You're going to give it to the nigga that's actually busting his ass to showing me that he wants something. You're not going to be working the bare fucking minimum and going nowhere. Work the bare minimum, and then after that, when you clock out, you bitch the rest of the day about the bare minimum that you gave that day. Ain't that crazy? Oh yeah, I'm on one today, and take it. Because it needs to be said. There's too many people holding hands out here, and people are not being held responsible for their own shit. Will come at me and talk about this, "Oh, I'm stuck." No, the fuck you're not. You're not stuck. You make yourself stuck. All these opportunities out here. What are you talking about, man? You got motherfuckers out here motivated coming out of prison, making money through Instagram and videos on Instagram and YouTube out of prison, coming out of prison, being complete stars. Telling me that somebody's keeping you down. Don't tell me any of that. Those are lies that the people feed you for you to believe the shit. Lies. They're lies. Because there's people out here in the internet that has proven your theory wrong. Every day they're on the internet doing their thing and not doing the thing that got them locked up. Every day they're proving you wrong when they're up in the camera. What are you talking about? And you gonna come tell I'm wildin'? I'm an Uncle Tom because I think this way. Then call. How you doing? You can change it and call me Uncle Ray. But you want to if you want the meaning to sound the same, then let the meaning sound the same. That's cool. I'm good with that. Let it sound the same. I'm fine. I don't care about that shit. Those are little kid fucking names. I worried about that when I was fucking 11. When I was about 18, 19, I stopped giving a fuck about what people really said about me. Y'all the one that's still worried about that. Oh my goodness. What if they say that I'm crazy? Then you're crazy. If the consensus say it, then they're pretty right. And who cares if they think you are? As long as you're not hurting nobody, you're not hurting yourself, and you're having fun, and you're smiling, who gives a shit? People worry too goddamn much about what other people fucking think about you. Fuck out of here, man. Grow the fuck up. How about that? How about understand there's a lot more ways that you could get out of the situations that you're in. And if you look at if you do your research and find out why was it that it didn't work out, it's going to end results because of you. It ain't because nobody else. I didn't get the job. What they say. Well, no, I signed the application. Okay, and? Yeah, they haven't called me back. It's been a week. Did you call them? No. Did you send them an email? No. If they want me, they should call me. Having that mentality, you'll never get a job, brother. Now I want to understand why you can't get a job. Where's the determination of you wanting to work? I was a manager for 15 years. If I'm hiring somebody, if they don't, if you can put an application, you're going to go in the sea of 100,000 people. And you think out of 100,000 people, they're going to pick you, oh my God, we found the gem. No, they're not going to think that. But if you call up every single day and say, hey, this is Ray. I signed an application about 2 days ago. I'm just giving you guys a call back, trying to see what's the status. Have you guys looked at the application yet? Is there time for you guys to talk to me today? Can we talk? Hey, Ray, hey, yeah, I'm getting to it, man. As soon as we pull it up, I'm going to go talk to the DM, and we're going to set something up, and we'll call you back. Not a problem. Click. I call back. At the end of the night, when I know they're closing, I'm showing you how I got my job at the company that I spent 15 years at. Hey, yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to call. I just want to make sure you guys got my number. It's 81. Right. Got you. Yeah, that's it. I just want to make sure you guys got the proper number just in case, you hear anything in the morning. Just give me a call. I'll have my phone on me. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Click. And then the next day, they open at 8. I'm calling at 7:59. Hey, I know it's early. You probably haven't had a chance to talk to him, but I'm going to let you know I'm up and I got the phone on me. So I'll be available to be called from now until 12 o'clock, and I'll be good. That is called I want to get a fucking job and work. The next day, they called me back. And they said, can you come in for an interview? I sure can. Went to the fucking interview, completely did fabulous in the interview because I was eager. I wanted to work. I was ready to show what I could do. But it's one thing talking about it, and then I went and actually did it. And every fucking month, a promotion or a fucking raise. So don't tell me nothing about, I can't get out the hood because they holding me down. You don't want to work because you're fucking lazy. That's it. That easy. And say something about it crazy. Prove me wrong. How about that? Prove me that anything that I'm saying is wrong. Without using racism. Prove it. Because we established that racism doesn't exist in this country no more. So take that out. Without that, tell me then what's the reason. And I'll shut the fuck up. Give me a valid reason, I'll shut the fuck up.
Back to ignorant. Special shots to Big Boom, a personal autograph. It's shots to all them niggas I forgot down on Dayton app. That's one more.
I don't know what started that. Don't know what started it, but it was something that needed to be said. Now, obviously, this is not towards them. This is a whole completely different mindset, a whole different type of time. This is when this type of mentality was in its prime. Like, it was there, and there were still things happening that there was a lot of prejudice things going on. Absolutely. Racism, not so much. It was more, there was racist people, and it built something that really wasn't happening, but it built it to something that everybody thought it was. So it kind of deterred people from actually going. If that makes any sense. It wasn't happening, but it was the idea was at its infancy. It was fresh and people were like really into the shit. And then it just took off, the idea, I feel. But come to find out, not majority, all of the shit that I've ever was heard or told about why I can't do something or why this or why that, every time I hear it, it's been debunked a million times. And I'm like, it just does. And once I started opening my eyes and started to actually do my own research, and when people say something, instead of taking it for face value, instead of for somebody saying, hey, Ray, hey, they didn't walk on the moon. Did you know that? And then I would be like, oh shit, they didn't? And then from that point on, it doesn't really matter to me that much, but I'll take that piece of information and I'll store it. I'll walk away, and then 20 years goes by, and then somebody asks me something. And the moon subject comes up. And then I say, oh yeah, they never landed on the moon. And then this person like, what the fuck are you talking about? There's proof. And they're like, no, they never landed on the moon. And then since the person is telling them, well, no, there's proof because there's this. They feel ashamed because they didn't do any information. They just was told a piece of information, stored it, and that became their reality. But then if you go back and now they feel ashamed, now they feel embarrassed. So now here comes the lying. And that's where here comes this whole bunch of fake news that is being put out. And then he builds it and builds it and builds it into something big. And then now he has followers that believe this shit. And then that's how you build it. And that's just how you build anything. So it's whatever.
Big Boomer personal autograph. It's shots to all them niggas I forgot down on Dayton app. There's one more thing that you should know before I go with the sound. Who the fuck is y'all to tell Bree not to leave this town? Where the fuck are you from? Where the fuck are they from? Where the fuck are you from? Where the fuck are they from? Where the fuck are you from? Where the fuck are they from?
But to be honest with you, the only one thing that I do love about the street and gang mentality from back in my day was there was still that amount of respect and loyalty in there. The loyalty and the respect was still there. And it was more of like a brotherhood than anything else. It was a bunch of people that we know that we're doing dirt. But we are trusting in each other that we're gonna do this dirt, make this money together, and never snitch on each other, never give each other in, never do anything. And build that connection. That's a strong connection to build in an area like that. I mean, you guys are all inside of a criminal organization, and you guys are trying to do some shit to make the money. I mean, in the beginning, it might start off as I want to feel like I'm part of something, so I'm gonna go join a gang and I'm gonna do this, that, and the third. But then after a while, after being in the gang for a couple of years, after a while, you start depending on the gang, and then you start building this victimized, what's it called? A cabin fever mentality. Not cabin fever. When a person kidnaps somebody, holds them for too long, and then they become connected with the capture. I forgot what it's called, but you know what I'm saying. And then they give themselves that mentality. Oh, I can't get out. I can't get out. I can't get out. I can't get out. And in some situations, you're right. You can't. It's one of those things that you kind of have to find. Once you feel like, oh, I need to get out, you're going to have to, at that point, find a way to keep your option open, to keep your eyes open, and find an exit, see an opportunity, and grab the opportunity as soon as you could grab it, and run with the opportunity and leave that hype behind you. That'll be the only way that you'll be able to get out of there at whatever point in your life where you decide to do it. But I say all of this because I just want all of us to live in just peace and just fucking work and make money and just have fun, enjoy. And I see a beach of all of us in a beach, having a beach day, in a beautiful day. The sun is shining. There's no clouds in the sky. It's blue. Water is beautiful temperature, and we're all on the beach having a barbecue, grilled all the way down the beach, music playing in every section, and a beautiful, just all of us together and just work, make money, and have fun. It starts from us though. We bitch about change, we bitch about change, we bitch about change, and then when change comes, we bitch about that it's changing. It doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. We want change. We know what we have to do. It's that simple. We know what we have to do. The task is hard. But what task isn't? What task isn't hard? You'll be dumb and you think that a task that has been given to you is going to be an easy one. You want it to be an easy one because you don't want to work that much. You rather do what you love to do and have fun. And you know what? If there's an opportunity out there that you're able to make money and doing what you love to do, take it. The only way that you're going to get happy. But understand that it's going to come a lot of bad days, a lot of sad days, a lot of broke days, a lot of days that you can't do what you want to do, a lot of days that you feel like you want to give up, a lot of days that you feel like shit, that you don't want to do nothing. It's too hard. I'd rather go back to doing this because it was easier. There's going to be a lot of that throughout the whole time. But when it works and it happens, it's going to be all worth it. It might be a dream, or that will never happen to me. And if you keep on with that mentality, it's because that's what's stopping you. Don't blame it on nothing else, because you right there just told yourself that this is not going to happen to me. So you stopped yourself already, and you haven't even finished the video yet. Man.
Where the fuck are you from? Where the fuck are they from? Flint is dominated, but never imitated. The others perpetrated, but still we regulated.
The Dayton family is a nation, to build a new creation, to take a vacation, that is our occupation.
Flint hoes are steady sacking, Flint niggas steady jacking, the fiends are steady cracking, Flint pimps are steady macking. Some homies chasing Jason, the cops are steady Mason. Just because he's basing me, he is just niggas facing. No money, so you're lootless, no cash.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. I understand it, but I don't like it. The police is macing just because niggas is basing. Like, no, they're macing because they're basing, yes. Not just because. It's like it's that mentality. Like, it's like, and it's more emotional than anything. There's no logic in it. It's just emotions. It's just emotions. It's just like, this is what we are. This is what we are, and this is our life. This is what we live in, and it is horrible for little kids to grow up and seeing this shit. It's horrible. They're gonna grow up, and that's gonna be their mind. That's gonna be their life. That's what they're gonna know. So we can't really blame them for being that way. We can't really, if the kids are getting raised, being told by this by their families and by people in the neighborhood. You know, obviously they're gonna grow up thinking the same thing. If I have a child, my wife is white and I'm Dominican, and if we have another kid and a baby, I start teaching the baby nothing but Spanish. That baby is not going to be able to communicate with my wife or my other kids because they don't speak Spanish. That baby will only communicate with me. That means if you show a kid something for a long period of time, eventually that kid's going to pick that thing up. That, the same way that it works with the language of the child is going to work with everything fucking else. Anything they see and hear, they're going to repeat. They are sponges. Maybe tell your child, no, don't listen to what these people are telling you. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. Nothing's going to stop you from doing it, but you got to work hard. You got to show that you want it, and you got to work even harder. And then you got to show you even want it even more, and then you got to work even harder. And then maybe you could take a vacation. And then after that, you got to work another 6 months straight without one. But in order for you to live the life that you want to live, you have to put your all into anything you do. You can't half-ass anything. It's not how this life works. Unfortunately, it's not. Be good to everybody around you. Be positive. Wake up every day positive. Keep on walking. Stay away from the drama. Stay away from the bullshit. You'll be fine. Try to minimize the drama and the bullshit around your life, and I think your life will be pretty good. Focus on you. Focus on getting your house. Go focus on living and being where you want to be. That's it. That's it. Don't live for everybody else. Live for yourself.
Just because he's basing
I need to stop pausing.
niggas facing.
No money, so you're lootless. No candy, so you're toothless. No food in your digestive system, so your booty pootless.
But niggas wearing dickies, but some are being
But
picky.
he said, "But niggas wearing dickies." Oh my god! Oh man! After everything I said, that man said, "But niggas wearing Twinkies." I can't even, bro. I love it, man. I love it, man. And don't get me wrong. I understand it. I know that a lot of us is our own victims. We're our own victims by listening to propaganda and bullshit. And that's just all that is. And I know it's hard. It's hard, but it's just once you get yourself out of that type of environment, once you get yourself out of that type of mentality, and you're able to think better on your own and do your own research on everything and figure it out and just work the system, you'll be fine. It just takes long. I know it sucks, but I just want everybody to be better. So don't confuse that with hate. That was passion, all passion for everybody out there. I want everybody to be better. I want everybody to win. And we don't have to be in the street. We don't have to be peddling drugs. We don't got to be doing any of that to make that happen. All we got to do is just work together. Work as a unit. Like y'all know, everybody in the street know about working like a unit, man. You got your teams, you got your people that you rock with every day and stuff like that. Y'all move like a unit. Y'all say it all the time. Move like a unit. All right, then. So let's do that to the positive, and let's get that shit up, and leave that street shit, leave all that crap by itself. Let's fix our communities. Oh, you waiting for the White House to write you a check to fix that? Good luck. Get in line. And shit ain't gonna happen like that. We gotta fix our communities, man. Come on, bro.
Your digestive system, so your booty booty.
But niggas wearing dickies, but some are being picky. They see me and my packers and them bitches wanna lick me. Groove to the sounds of the TDF, taking over like Rover 2, there's no cotton left. On stage in a race, we might get paid. We can tell you where we're from, but not our age. From the F to the L to the INT to the DAYTON-AVE. So just shake your body and don't you quit. Other cities say they number one, but that's whole shit. Where the fuck are you from? Where the fuck are they from? Where the fuck are you from? Where the fuck are they from?
And you saw, and that's the reason why, man. Because I know a lot of hood dudes, bro. I know a lot of hood dudes, and a lot of those hood dudes are like 100%, like 100% real men. Like they have the mentality of a real man. It's just they're putting all the energy into negativity, all the energy into street shit, and into that. And all they need to do is just tweak that energy to something else, man, and they could become anything they want to be, man. And I know they can. It just hurts to see how they feel like they can't. That's just all, man. It just hurts, bro.
Motherfucking Dayton family in the house, G. Yo, what's up? Steve Pitts in this bitch. We got my boy Ira, we call him Bootleg, yeah. And Matt Hinkle, the motherfucking backstabber, and he dog, and that shoestring. Hey, my boy T-Rock is in his motherfucking.
My man said his name is Shoestring, bro. Oh my God. I got my man Nike check. The Puma Panda, what's going on, Puma Panda? Is that why Puma called himself Puma? Is that why Puma called himself Puma? Because the Puma Panther? See, I can't say Panther and Panda. Panda. I was right in Atlanta. Oh, I didn't see it in Atlanta. Oh my God. How long did... No, I've been here for an hour, bro. I gotta stop.
Fucker, Big J's Keith J. We're gonna kick it like a Eric Dorsey. Or we're gonna kick it like a all you motherfuckers. Hey, check this out. Alright, kick that shit. Check it out, you hoe. TDF is in this bitch, sending shots out to all you down motherfuckers that was with us from the start. You know what I'm saying? Never sell out, niggas. Send a shout out to my boy June Shaw. All you real true gangsters, you two blood smokers. Kick it like a dad joint. All you hype motherfuckers. We gonna kick it like a dish. All you zombie hugging. We gonna kick it like a dish. All you freaky bitches. Hey, put up for matters in the motherfucking house now. Our dog is in the motherfucking house now.
I like that. It's fire, bro.
Motherfucking house now.
I love this hype music, bro, because it just brings it back. It brings it back, man, because the hood was the hood, man, but I had most of my most funnest times was in the hood. We made it fun. There was none of that. We made it fun. We were out there and we were trying to make as much fun and as much problems as possible, man. We were living up, man. We were having what kids do. We were just doing what we did. It was a beautiful time, man. And every time I can hear this, man, just the vibe of it is crazy.
Yo is in the motherfucking house now. Katie Roach is in the motherfucking house now. Say the battles, I'm the motherfucking house now. Heedy Dog is in this motherfucking house now. Shaking the back and stop because I'm gonna break it down. Now here I come in, I'ma never quit. So all you niggas like the day family dick. Cause we gon' shake and never stop and here we come again. Cause I'm the author, the ace, the double in. Backstabber.
You talk about Trump?
Shoestring. Don't fuck with him. Don't fuck.
I'm never gonna fuck with a nigga named Shoestring, bro. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm gonna tell you that right on Flint. I am never gonna mess with a dude named Shoestring. He sound like he's about that life, nigga, and I don't want that. Get out of here, man. It's not being pussy, it's being smart. And coming into the ring, Ray. And I'm over here with a big smile, showing my pearly whites. Coming into the ring, Shoestring. He comes out and play DMX. Get the fuck out of here, man. I ain't doing that crazy shit, man. You wildin', bro. I'm not gonna fuck with him, trust me, bro. Shoestring sounds dangerous. I love you guys, man. And like I said, that was passion. That wasn't hate. I love everybody. It's just that I hate to see my brothers just keeping themselves down. I want my brothers to rise up and do some shit and just blow it out, because I see the talent out there, man. I see this type of mentality holding a lot of people down. And I don't know, man. I guess it's the stupid of me of thinking is like, I found a way out, so. And I mean, yeah, it was a lot of work, but it is a lot of work within a long period of time, so you barely feel it. If that makes any sense. I mean, you feel it, but it's just like, you still have good times in there. It's not like all bad. You still have a lot of good days in there. You still have a lot of good times. So it's just about locking down and hustling, bro, and not locking down and just working and getting yourself better. That's all. And that's all I want for everybody. And that's a fact. So hate if you want. It is what it is. I love you guys. I'm going to talk to you guys later. Peace.